In a world dominated by technology and convenience, it's easy to forget that our ancestors thrived for millennia without these modern luxuries. They lived in harmony with nature, understanding the rhythms of the earth and the cycles of the seasons. Their lives were intertwined with the natural world in ways that we can scarcely imagine today. They possessed a wealth of practical knowledge and skills that enabled them to survive and flourish in challenging environments. From tracking animals for food to knowing which plants were safe to eat, their expertise was vast and varied. They knew how to find water in the most arid landscapes and how to create fire without modern tools. These ancient survival skills passed down through generations are not relics of the past but invaluable tools for resilience in an uncertain world. Each generation added to this body of knowledge, refining techniques and adapting to new challenges. This wisdom was shared through stories, rituals, and hands-on teaching, ensuring that it was preserved and respected. Think about it. Our ancestors built shelters, found food, navigated vast distances, and defended themselves using only their ingenuity and the resources around them. They crafted tools from stone and bone, created clothing from animal hides, and developed sophisticated methods for preserving food. Their ability to read the stars and understand weather patterns was crucial for their survival. They didn't have smartphones, GPS devices, or supermarkets. Instead, they relied on their senses, their knowledge of the land, and their ability to work together as a community. Their survival depended on their ability to observe, learn, and adapt. They relied on their deep connection with nature and their ability to adapt to their surroundings. This connection fostered a profound respect for the environment and a sustainable way of living that ensured resources were available for future generations. Today, as we face increasing natural disasters, economic uncertainty, and social unrest, these ancient skills are more relevant than ever. The modern world presents us with challenges that can often feel overwhelming, but by looking to the past we can find solutions that are both practical and sustainable. Learning and practicing these skills isn't just about preparing for a potential disaster scenario, it's about reclaiming our self-reliance, connecting with our ancestral heritage, and fostering a deeper appreciation for the natural world. It's about understanding that we are part of a larger ecosystem and that our actions have a direct impact on the world around us. By embracing the wisdom of our ancestors, we empower ourselves to face challenges with resourcefulness, resilience, and a profound respect for the interconnectedness of all things. This wisdom teaches us to be mindful of our environment, to use resources wisely, and to live in harmony with nature. This essay is an invitation to rediscover these lost arts, to tap into the inherent capabilities that lie dormant within us, and to equip ourselves with the knowledge and skills that can make all the difference when it matters most. By doing so, we not only honor our ancestors but also ensure a more resilient and sustainable future for ourselves and generations to come. Imagine this. Your favorite jacket tears, your trusty hammer breaks, or your backpack zipper malfunctions. These are common occurrences in our daily lives. What do? In today's disposable society, the easiest solution often seems to be simply throwing away the damaged item and buying a new one. This mindset is pervasive and deeply ingrained. But this throwaway mentality comes at a cost, both financially and environmentally. Landfills overflow with discarded items, and the production of new goods consumes vast resources. Our ancestors understood the value of repair. They lived in a time when resources were scarce, and every item had to be made to last. They couldn't afford to discard items at the first sign of wear and tear. Instead, they saw the potential in every broken object. They viewed repair as an opportunity to extend the life of their belongings, to save money, and to reduce waste. This mindset fostered creativity and resourcefulness. They developed ingenious methods for mending clothes, fixing tools, and restoring furniture to working order. These skills were passed down through generations. Take, for example, the art of darning, a technique for repairing holes in fabric using needle and thread. This method not only fixed the garment but often made it stronger. With a bit of practice, even a novice sewer can master this simple yet effective technique, transforming a damaged garment into a testament to resourcefulness. It's a skill that brings a sense of accomplishment. Similarly, our ancestors were adept at repairing broken tools, often fashioning replacement parts from wood, bone, or metal scavenged from their surroundings. This ingenuity ensured that tools could be used for many years. Embracing the art of repair is not about romanticizing the past, but about adopting a more sustainable and resilient approach to living. It's about making conscious choices that benefit both us and the planet. By learning to fix what we have, we reduce our reliance on consumerism, minimize our environmental impact, and develop a deeper appreciation for the value of craftsmanship and longevity. This shift in mindset can lead to a more fulfilling and sustainable way of life. Imagine finding yourself lost in the wilderness, your phone battery dead, and no cell service in sight. What would you do? Panic might set in, but there's no need to worry. Our ancestors faced this situation regularly, relying on their keen observation skills and their knowledge of natural navigation techniques to find their way. They didn't have the luxury of modern technology, yet they thrived. Before the advent of compasses and GPS devices, people navigated by the sun, moon, and stars. These celestial bodies served as their guides, providing direction and a sense of time. They understood that the sun rises in the east and sets in the west, providing a reliable directional reference point. This simple observation was crucial for their survival. They learned to identify constellations like the Big Dipper, which points to Polaris, the North Star, a beacon in the night sky. This knowledge allowed them to navigate, even in the darkest of nights. Beyond celestial navigation, our ancestors were masters of reading the landscape. They could interpret the natural world around them with incredible accuracy. They observed the growth patterns of trees, noting that the branches on the south side tend to be fuller due to greater sun exposure. This subtle clue helped them determine direction. They identified distinctive landmarks like mountains, rivers, and rock formations, using them as waypoints on their journeys. These natural markers were essential for their navigation. Learning these ancient navigation techniques is not about abandoning modern tools, but about developing a backup system, a deeper understanding of our place in the world, and a heightened awareness of our surroundings. It's about being prepared for any situation. By tapping into these skills, we connect with the wisdom of our ancestors and gain the confidence to navigate any terrain, even without technology. Embracing these techniques enriches our outdoor experiences and ensures we are never truly lost. Tools are extensions of our hands, amplifying our abilities and enabling us to interact with the world around us. Our ancestors understood the importance of tools for survival, whether for hunting, gathering, building, or defending themselves. They didn't have the luxury of buying pre-made tools, they had to craft their own. Using natural materials like stone, bone, wood, and antler, they created a wide array of tools, from simple knives and scrapers to more complex axes, spears, and bows and arrows. They honed their skills over generations, passing down the knowledge of toolmaking from parent to child. One essential aspect of toolmaking was the ability to sharpen blades. A sharp blade is a safe blade, ensuring efficiency and precision in tasks like cutting wood, preparing food, or defending oneself. Our ancestors used natural sharpening stones, often found near riverbeds, to maintain their blades' edges. Learning to make and maintain tools is empowering. It fosters self-reliance, connects us to the ingenuity of our ancestors, and deepens our appreciation for the craftsmanship involved in creating even the simplest of tools. In a survival situation, the ability to craft a tool from scratch could mean the difference between life and death. In a survival situation, every resource is invaluable. It's crucial to utilize every part of what you have at your disposal. Imagine, for instance, you've caught a fish. Not only can you eat the meat, but the bones can be used for tools, and the skin can be fashioned into a makeshift container. Nothing should go to waste. By thinking creatively and resourcefully, you can extend the utility of your limited supplies and increase your chances of survival. So remember, in the wild, everything has a purpose if you know how to use it. Survival instincts. Quite simply, our primal response to adversity. In times of crisis, these instincts guide us, helping us to navigate through uncertainty and danger. By understanding and honing these instincts, we can better prepare ourselves for any challenge that comes our way. It's about tapping into that innate wisdom that lies within each of us. Nature provides an abundance of resources, each with its unique potential. From plants that offer medicinal properties to materials that can be used for shelter and tools, the versatility of natural resources is truly remarkable. Learning to identify and utilize these resources efficiently is a crucial survival skill. It's about seeing the world around us not just as a backdrop, but as a toolkit filled with possibilities. In a world where traditional currency loses its value, skills become the new currency. The ability to build, to heal, to find food and water, these skills are invaluable. They foster community, ensure survival, and create a sense of purpose. By mastering these skills, we become not just survivors, but indispensable members of our communities. Ancient wisdom holds countless lessons for modern preparedness. Our ancestors survived and thrived through their deep understanding of the natural world and their resourcefulness. By embracing these timeless practices, we can enhance our own preparedness strategies. It's about blending the old with the new, creating a resilient approach to whatever the future may hold.